Five, four, three, two, one. Yo, what is good, people? Ben from Lover of Tech. It is your Monday night tech and chill show, Unplugged. And as you know, we like to say it, we are live. Woo! Yes. I'm hyped for today's one, man. I'm hyped for today's one, and I'm seeing just everyone just raided through from Technically T's chat and also from the live stream on there, which, you know, it's a lit one to be on there. I was hyped, man, because I ain't, like, honestly, I'm not even in UK at the minute. I'm in Canada. I'm in the province of Saskatchewan. I'm in Regina, where my parents live. I'm back here with some client work. I kind of feel like I've been out of the country from UK for a bit. So usually when T streams, it's about 2 p.m., 3 p.m., actually, like right now as we speak, as T's ended the stream, it's 4:30 a.m. almost. Early mornings in the UK, so usually I don't get to catch the stream. You guys are messy in the chat. It's a lot of fun, and I really appreciate everyone coming through. And we're gonna have some fun tonight. If you've never been on the Tech and Chill Show Unplugged, it's 1 hour. We kind of review what's happened within a week of Lover of Tech Media, because it's not just my channel or channels that I make content for. I am the host and video producer for Sam Mobile TV. So, that is the place for all things related to Samsung. I pretty much cover all that stuff, and I do all the things I need to do for Lover of Tech, which is my channel. And I do have a podcast channel as well, which is The Cut Down. So, The Cut Down is kind of feeling a bit neglected, but, it is a channel that is still near and dear to my heart. Lover of Cameras is there as well, but one that is popping up officially when I get back to the UK is Lover of Cars, baby. So car reviews are coming separately on Lover of Cars. But yes, we are streaming this live in 4K UHD. So if you've got the bandwidth and you've got the capacity, make sure you select higher than 1080p. Go to up to 1440p or select 2160p 4K UHD for one of the crispiest streams on the interwebs. And I ain't even in the studio, man. I'm portable, streaming on a 14-inch MacBook Pro. So things are looking well, things are looking fine. I've got the shotgun mic on top. If the audio is not that good, I will switch to this, but please do give me some feedback. Let me know if things are synced up properly and looking good. Let's check the chat. Let's check the chat for sure. Let me put this here. Ooh, I'm seeing what people are doing, and it's getting me hyped. I'm seeing everyone up in here, man. I'm seeing everyone up in here. So we have the early bird. Yes, we are in here early, baby. What's good, Tech and Mike? What's good, people? Hope you're well. Hope everyone is good. Yes, Raid, Mr. Aggressor, Passive Aggressor, that's in here. Yo, got LaShawn, Mr. Holla at your boy. What's good, bro? Thanks for being in here. Appreciate that, man. Yes, we are raiding in here. John Creative, Tech T Raid. Yes, T, my guy. Michael Pepper Tech. Bennett is about to show us that there's nothing one can't do, pun intended. Let's look. Yes. I'm going to be talking about the Nothing Phone 1 versus the Pixel 6a early discussion comparison. And I do general discussion comparisons on the channel. So let's really discuss that. I didn't really have a topic to talk about, but I think that's going to be a good discussion to really talk about, because the Nothing is actually based in London as a company. The Nothing event is happening, pretty much what is effectively today in Europe. Europe is already in the next day. We're still behind. And I think it's going to be a good discussion, because the Pixel 6a is pretty much, if Google stick to the same timeline, is going to be next week on the 21st on a Thursday. And I should hopefully be getting coverage on that as well. Yo, Swaggy J, what's good? Technically T-Raid, yes. Yes, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, Hell Hefe, what's good? Pat's Tech, what's good? Don Coven, what's good? Jerome Miller Jr., good, what's good? David Cook, what's good? Mr. Brian R, what's good? Malik Austin was good. BG Tech Life was good. Fly here, yes. Jillian was good. David Cook was good. Yeah, yes. We're in here, man. This is popping off. I like this. Hey, yes. And we got a first super chat for the night. Mr. Technically T himself with the $19.99 super chat, man. US dollar super chat, bro. I appreciate you always, man. You always show out. And I had to give I finally got a chance to give a bit of love back. I was trying to actually sign up for your channel membership, but even using my VPN, it wasn't allowing me to. So I'm gonna make sure that's one of the things I do once I get back to the UK. Sign up to the channel membership. I'm even considering channel membership for myself. So I'll probably discuss it with you guys in my audience and see what's up. Johan, yes, what's good, Johan? What's good? I can't hear anything, or I'm tripping. Can't hear anything either. Can you guys hear? Oh dear. Please tell me you guys can hear. Can you guys hear? Oh, okay, maybe that was just at the beginning of the stream, because yeah, the Mac is weird when it comes to audio. When it comes to playing audio, it's a bit weird. So at the beginning you probably didn't, but I hope you can hear me now. I hope you can hear me now. Mr. Jerome Miller Jr. the second. Dude, thank you so much. You got a $5 US super chat, man. I really, really appreciate the support. Again, super chats are not mandatory, but generally speaking, direct support to creators like us, you know, really means a lot. And even when I'm not in the studio with the full multicam setup, I still want to emulate something that really just replicates that. So even when I'm out of the studio, this is something that means a lot to me. And one thing I love about being in Canada, in my parents' house, is I'm getting half gigabit upload speeds and gigabit download speeds. It's a game changer. Being able to actually stream and upload videos in a matter of seconds and minutes, large files, you know. Like at home, when I have to upload like a 1 hour sound mobile podcast episode, takes about 5 hours. But here, 5-10 minutes is done. It's a game changer, man. I need a late night snack. I don't hear anything either. I really hope that's not the case. Let's get it. Tech Him Mike with the $10 super chat. Bro, thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate the support. I really do hope everyone can hear me, because I'm seeing the audio levels come through. Just drop it in the chat. On the 4K live stream, the chat is slightly delayed, but yeah, hopefully it comes through. Bro, thank you so much for being here. We're going to have fun. We're going to do tonight's discussion comparison on the Nothing Phone 1 versus the Google Pixel 6a, which I personally think Google and Nothing are taking very, very interesting approaches to mid-rangers and their idea of what a premium mid-ranger should be. Premium in brackets, right? We're going to talk about that. Yeah, T Dollar Holla, what's good? Johan, what's good? BG Tech Life. El Jefe, yes, sir. Regina, the city that rhymes with the fun. Ryan Reynolds bars there, you know. No. Whoa! Passive aggressor, let's keep going raid with the massive $50 super chat. Wow, that's a biggie, bro. That is such a biggie. Like, I really, 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 really appreciate that. For it to be your first time on the Tech and Chill show Unplugged, and you're dropping heat and bank like that, seriously, man, that means a lot. And for that reason, we are going to act a fool. We are going to have some fun tonight. We are going to get in. Nah, man, honestly, that's big. That's big. I really appreciate you doing that, for real, man. I'm taking time to let this one marinate and sit. I really appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much. Yes, Tech for your needs. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're safe during this time as well. Thank you. Can't wait to sub to Lover of Cars. Honestly, Lover of Cars has been overdue. Overdue. I've got some things lined up, and I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna order the stuff that I need to order for the camera mounting gear and the action cameras. I'm just gonna do it. Especially Miles Somerville started his car channel, and I was like, yo, like, you know, I need to do this. So I'm gonna be on to that, man. Am I streaming in for? Yes, baby. Yes, baby. You guys know that I'm the OBS king at the moment when it comes to the live streams in 4K, right? Guys, I cannot wait to give you my first impressions on this 14-inch base model M1 MacBook Pro. This is one thing I thoroughly believed was not going to be able to be smooth, but this MacBook Pro streams on OBS, right, in 4K UHD, and it does not skip a beat. And hear this, the microphone's right here. The laptop's right here. The fan is not kicking. Do you know how crazy that is? Listen, I love this MacBook Pro 14-inch as a non-Windows person. that still prefers Windows, especially for navigation reasons, streaming on 4K and the editing performance on this because of the media engine, Apple are on one. Audio is great. Thank you very much. I was worried. The audio is great. We love that. You good, man. I appreciate that, Johan. And the man, the myth, the legend himself, the Hefe, the Donny. What's good, Hefe? Bro, thank you for joining. Really, really enjoyed our chat. I'm glad your live stream setup is looking, it's looking crispy. I take pride in making sure my homies and my brothers and my sisters in tech, when they need their stuff to be patterned up, especially when it comes to OBS 4K live stream, we are looking good. Can't wait for your stream tomorrow. Appreciate the $20 super chat. Thank you for being here engaging. We're going to really have fun with this discussion comparison tonight between the Nothing Phone 1 and also the Google Pixel 6a. Upcoming premium mid-range Android phones that are taking a very different approach to what should be done. And I think these are going to be very interesting, with one caveat that I think will be the Achilles heel for both devices. We're going to talk about that as well. Whoo, chat is firing. I love this. Audio is good. Yes, salutations, my guy. Salutations to you as well. I ain't heard that in a while. What up, bro? First time hitting up the stream. Welcome to the Tech and Chill Show Unplugged for the first time, where we tech, we chill, we unplug, we sit back, and we talk about all the latest news in the world of tech and pretty much vibe out and chill. True. I've got announcements on the 12th. Yes, it is. What's good, bro? Yes, Sergio. What's good? You got your fam? Loving the energy. That's all I'm about, man. Bringing that enthusiasm to tech. That is my motto. Enthusiasm is not all about just the positive vibes, but even when I'm going in on the device and I'm not happy about stuff, you'll see me bringing out full energy and enthusiasm all the way. You know it. I can hear you. I'm glad you can hear me. We can hear everything fine. Yes, I love that. I wanted to make sure audio is fine. Indeed, mic is tripping. T brought the whole squad here, and he did. This is a proper raid. Swaggy J, I can hear you just behind in the chat. Yes, I do believe that be the case. We can hear you now, loud and clear. We can hear you fine. It was just at the beginning, yes, because I couldn't play any music, because I couldn't route the audio, which is a downside to macOS. The whole gang up in here, yes, that was just the learning countdown. All is fine now. Damn, Mike, you done messed Ben up. Nah, we're still flowing. LML, laugh my ass off, my folks. I'm in Canada now, bro, Alberta. My younger brother is based in Alberta. He's in Calgary. But I'm in Saskatchewan, which is an 8-hour drive away. Nice, those internet speeds hit different. Bro, listen, if I could get that internet speed in UK where I am, the difference. Sometimes I got to leave my laptop and my PC on overnight to make sure that it uploads like a 15 gig 4K podcast onto Spotify and YouTube at the same time. I kid you not, man. My internet speed is my biggest weakness. But being here, and I'm using the USB to Ethernet adapter, I'm getting ping milliseconds response times as low as one with gigabit down and 500 megabits per second upload. It's a dream for me, man. I'm loving it here. You're good. I can hear you. Yes, that was you in the countdown. Audio has been good the whole time. Where you at in Canada? Saskatchewan, baby. Saskatchewan. The 6A is going to take over with one issue, but we're going to talk about it. Nothing One is using a 778G like the Mi 12 Lite. I would like to see the comparison between those devices as well, hopefully. Is Lover of Cars a channel yet? It is actually a channel. Lover of Cars is actually a channel. It's just, it's a channel, but not a channel yet. It is a channel. I've officially made it. Just need to do the artwork and just post the content on there, man, and get to stepping with it for real. So, not gonna lie, that M1 hits different. That M1 Pro hits different. The M1 Pro hits different. Multi-displayed support. Literally, I cannot. This is one of the first impressions videos I really can't wait to do, get done. I've got a sponsor on it that I'm just finalizing the first bits. That's why it's not out yet, so that it really makes sense, because this is just really transformed how I work now. You know, as a video editor and content creator, this is it. I did 1440p with OBS with my M1 Mac Air base model for a few streams. Apple's SoCs are doing some crazy things, yes, and it's all because of that media engine. Yes, Digital Slang, what's up, Jeff? What is good? My guy from Jersey in the house. What's good, my brother? Hope you're well. Hope you're safe during this time. Welcome to your Monday Night Tech and Chill Show Unplugged. M1 Max or M2, M1 Pro, M1 Pro, M1 Pro. I wouldn't even say M1 Max. M1 Max if you get the studio, but for the 14, I'd say for the 14-inch M1 Pro, for the 16-inch M1 Max, and you're good, in my opinion. Glad to see you, watching you from Toronto, Canada. Yes, what's good, Toronto, massive. I'm going to be in Toronto on the 19th, Tuesday, and I'm going to be there for like 12 hours as well. Real men visit Saskatchewan in the winter. Hell to the no. Even my family members that live here in Saskatchewan are telling me, do not come to Canada during the winter period. The winter periods are messy here. Boom, Kingdom within with the $5 US super chat, bro. Thank you very, very much. Thank you so much. For all of you that are directly contributing, it means the world to me. And you all are doing amazing stuff, and you are the truth when it comes to giving me direct contributions. I really, really appreciate it, and I cannot wait to really get it in. I've got to get my hands on that Nothing Phone 1. Yes, I'm with you. And also, good to see Carl doing his thing as well. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I think we've got through all the chat so far, and the energy is really, really popping off. This is literally... maybe I need to travel to Canada more often, because I'm capturing a lot of my North American supporters up here, and it's really refreshing, man. We've got 23 concurrent viewers in here, which I really, really appreciate. Great super chat, great start, great vibe, great energy. I'm really, really liking it. So what kind of car do you have? I've just got a simple full focus, man. But I'm going to be reviewing a lot of EV cars, as well as obviously a lot of cars I'm going to get access to. Watch out for Lover of Cars, man. That's something I'm really, really excited to put out there for you guys. I'm probably going to grab the M2 MacBook Pro. No, Jerome, if you are saying you're going to grab the M2 MacBook Pro, then you're trolling. Like, you are trolling. No doubt. You're extremely underrated, and I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Canada, Alberta, Medicine Hat, military training. Yes, we went through all of those places when we did the road trip to Calgary when I first came. You're awake, we can hang. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. It's 9:30 p.m. at the time in Saskatchewan, Regina, and we are kicking off the Monday Night Tech and Chill Show Unplugged. Yes, you know what, bro? I do need to activate channel memberships. I do. I think it's a bit of imposter syndrome that's kind of held me back, that, I don't think people will jump on the channel memberships, if I'm going to be very honest with you. You know how it is. Sometimes the problem is that we as creators, especially up and coming creators, that, kind of patting ourselves on the back, we produce consistently good, honest content, than some other people. We kind of just, deny ourselves of putting ourselves out there for people that really want to access us directly, and I think I need to just sit. There's so much I need your help on, bro. Like, genius affiliate links in terms of, how to get my Amazon affiliate spread wider. I don't know how to do that properly. You need to help me with that. I'll do that. I'll do that for sure. I'll do that for sure. That's much appreciated. Laughing, Johan. Nah, for real, I'm debating. Nah, do not get the 13-inch M2 MacBook Pro. Just either get the basebook M2 MacBook Air when it comes out, or seriously, the base 14-inch. The amount of people that I've convinced to get the base 14-inch MacBook Pro after my reaction video of the M2 MacBook Air being a trap and the M2 MacBook Pro not making any sense has made me proud. And I'm not even an Apple person like that, but I kid you not, this base model 14-inch MacBook Pro, it's worth its money in paying that extra the minute you start speccing the M2 versions of both laptops in any way. The minute you spec any version of them M2 MacBooks, forget it. Just get the base 14-inch MacBook Pro. You're going to get a brighter display, HDMI out, an extra Thunderbolt port, and also a full-size SD card slot as well. So and you get MagSafe. Yeah, I've done that video. Go watch that reaction. Same thing T brought, bro. Jumped right in. I hope Carl pulls it off with the nothing phone. Yes, enable jump on memberships. Really appreciate it, and I appreciate it, man. Hit the like button. Yes, T said the same thing with the squad showed up. And I appreciate that, man. My bad. I'm debating between a Mac Studio or the redesigned Mac Pro. Mac Studio base model is worth it as well, definitely. You need to start mining too. I do. I've got my, Ryzen 5900X, 32 gigs of RAM, and an RTX 3060 at home. So we're going to talk about that slang. Once I'm back, I'll jump in it. I traded in my M1 Air base model for the 14-inch and got the educational discount, and it was the best purchase I've made and worth the upgrade. So, certainly with the M1 wasn't working well, and M1 Pro has been good. M1 Pro is the truth, trust me. Bro, you've been leaving money on the table without Genius Link, man. We've got to talk next. No, we talked about that. I really... There's so much I need to sit down and really do. Facts, Genius Link is awesome. Right, my people, this has been the start to the live stream that I really wanted to do. Man, this is insane. Yes, indeed. So where we at? Let's do a recap and in review of what we're doing in terms of content across the board for all things related to Lover of Tech Media. I'm going to switch over to here. So we'll start with Lover of Tech first. Again, we are streaming and we are going to be talking about the Nothing Phone 1 versus the Google Pixel 6a, the upcoming Android mid-range phones for the summer, the hottest ones to be coming out. We're going to be discussing it. We're going to see the scope of what the mid-ranges are look like. And that is really going to be ultimately down to now. The Nothing Phone 1, the Pixel 6a, the Galaxy A53, which of course came out in April, did coverage for that, and the iPhone SE2. These are going to be the fatal four for the mid-range. We're going to be talking about that. Now, I didn't do a video last week on the channel. I didn't do a video last week because I was in between traveling back to Canada. So I didn't want to burn myself out and put a video out there. So I hadn't done a video for last week. So apologies on that. I'm missing a week. We are on the live stream and I do have a video prepped with one more that goes live in about 4 hours for Prime Day. So shout out to One More for being such an awesome channel sponsor. Don't buy any earphones until you get to Prime Day tomorrow. They're going to be doing some great discounts on some of the great products that they've got. And previewing that, we do have, of course, the Comfort Buds Mini and the Piston Buds Pro. These are really good that they've got in. And the Evos, I've got the Evos there as well. I'm really loving the Evos. Again, check out my long-term review of the One More Evos as well. Really proud of how that came out. So check out the review for that. Help get the views back up. Did the long-term 2-month review and pretty much gave my honest opinions on it. It ain't going to be nothing like how Hefe goes in. Hefe is the guy that you need to go to for TWS, IEMs, headphones in the space right now. He's the king of that. That is his domain. I just happen to be the guy that's trying to eat off that a little bit, man. So bear with me when it comes to certain things that I may miss or whatnot. I'm still working on my Beats Fit Pro review. I'm testing them. And I can give a little bit of insight. The Beats Fit Pro, I feel like, sadly, the Beats Fit Pro work best on Apple devices because I've been facing more connectivity issues on Android with the Galaxy S22 Ultra than I think what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna do the Beats Fit Pro review on Android, the Beats Fit Pro review on iOS, right? Because obviously I've got the iPhone 13 Pro here as well. I've got the iPhone 13 Pro here as well. So that's just something to consider. Well, obviously I've got the the S22 Ultra here, as well as obviously the S22. And we've got the standard S22 somewhere as well here. So I think that's something I'm going to really put down and discuss, right? So watch out for tomorrow's video. If we head over to Sam Mobile, things are going to be picking up for Sam Mobile as well. I managed to get hands-on with Samsung's gaming hub, you know, which if you ain't checked this out, go check this out. Samsung have game streaming built into their 2022 smart TVs and smart monitors, and it supports streaming services like Xbox Cloud Gaming. So if you have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, definitely go check that. And also GeForce Now, as well as, of course, a Google Stadia. You know, and I got to test out Gears, I got to test out Halo, I got to test out, you know, NBA 2K, and it works surprisingly well. And all you need to do is just have a compatible controller, whether it be Xbox or PS, connected via Bluetooth to this to the TV. This is very, very interesting, and I think this could be a good incentive point to purchase Samsung TVs as well. So definitely go check that. Did an update video on July update for the Galaxy S21 series and eligible devices. One UI 5 beta is just around the corner, man. We should be expecting on the 3rd week of July when I get back to UK next week. So we should be having One UI 5 beta breakdown videos on Sam Mobile. So watch out for that as well. And then the weekly Sam Mobile podcast, which I recorded it last week when I got to Canada on Thursday, goes live every Friday. 11 a.m. UK time, BST at the minute, or GMT +1. So that's going to be the case. Same thing for this week as well. And then we're pretty much going to get down and dirty with that as well. So yeah, that's the content coverage for Sam Mobile. Definitely subscribe. I'm the video host and producer for Sam Mobile, and I pretty much handle all things related to video, beginning to end, which is about 12 videos a month, including the podcast as well. So I get to work on there. So yeah, let me come back. Apologies, I went to the intro there. Let me come back to the chat and let's see what's up with everyone here. Not gonna lie, if the pics are real for the Nothing Phone 1, that camera is gonna be nice. Again, let me tell you this. Wait until guys like me get these phones and do camera comparisons. If you guys don't know, my ultimate camera comparison playlist is what built Lover of Tech, right? My highest viewed videos are all camera comparisons, charging comparison videos. Anything comparison based is the staple of my channel. I pride myself in doing what I feel are some of the best comparisons on YouTube for tech on smartphones, in my personal opinion. So wait until then. When we do these camera comparisons, I'm gonna have the Pixel 6a, I'm gonna make sure I have the Nothing Phone 1. We are gonna get down and dirty, and we are gonna do an unadulterated ultimate camera comparison where nothing is skipped, and we are gonna go in no less than 20 minutes, people. I can't wait. Damn right, D-Cov, yes. Mike amazed at that back, yeah, and it trust me, man, the media decoder and the media engine of this M1 Pro, I wouldn't say forget the M1, but I'm saying the M1 Pro, with the fact that you can have multi-display support out, and the media engine is bigger and stronger, with more powerful, with a more powerful GPU, as well as obviously performance cores and stuff. This M1 Pro, M1 makes sense for the Air, M1 Pro for the 14, M1 Max for the 16, and also the Studio. You're good. The Red Minis are fire. They are, man. They really, really are. Legal World, what's good? Damn right. Hold on to your money until tomorrow. That red one is like a product red. It's clean. I cannot wait for you to watch that video tomorrow. The production on that is clean and nice as well. Johan, clapping for them. Yep. I only watch Hefe and Dunk Pod. Okay. That's that Apple control. Yeah. I'm just being serious. I don't know if Hefe, you've had a chance to use the Beats Fit Pro, but it's just something that I found out, you know, just experiencing it. Man, Amazon Prime deals better be something good. Yeah, they are, baby. Are they live at 12 a.m.? It's going to be live at 1 to 12 a.m. if you're based in West Coast. Yes. Midnight if you're based in West Coast. Oh, damn, I got to try that Samsung beta. Yes. I'm looking forward to that One UI 5 beta, and the rumors are true. I'm looking forward to it as well. Dancing with Tech, what's up, man? Thank you for joining. Appreciate you coming through. Thank you for joining. Me too, Junior. Lots of deals are already live, but most will start midnight. Yes, midnight based on LA time in America, as is 8 hours around there. Can't beat those glyphs. Whole concept is sick. It is, but I'm going to discuss that more. Why? As sick as it is, I don't know if it's going to force me to put my phone on its back rather than its front, because I prefer the old. Would you prefer the always on display or the glyph? And I think I'm going to do a video on that, saying that the always on display versus the glyph. Sup case, yeah boy. Yeah, Google got that software right. The Pixel 6a is going to be a pocket rocket. It is. I'm using a Unicorn Beetle right now. Yes, it is. 100%. The Beats Fit Pro are dope. They're dope, but I just think, I don't know, in my experience, they are dope, but they just feel more stable when using it on an Apple product. It might just be my copy, but I've just got to be honest and call honesty as it is. Yes, our Prime Day deals usually go live 3 a.m. ET, maybe because Amazon is based in Seattle, potentially. Always on display for me all day. And I love the premise of this, man. We're gonna get straight into it, and we've done the weekend review of what's happened in terms of content all around Lover of Tech Media, on-site mobile, as well as Lover of Tech TV with YouTube. Please support me wherever you see, man. And it really helps me maintain things as we go. Cool. We're on GSM Arena right now, and we're really going to be looking at the Nothing Phone 1 versus the Google Pixel 6a. I'm going to have a hydration refill. You've got me for another 25 minutes until the broadcast is done, but we're going to have fun and really give some opinions and thoughts on it tonight. Oh, yeah. Boom, let's talk. Nothing Phone 1 versus the Pixel 6a. Now, what's very interesting is that we knew more about the Pixel 6a out of the gate from the 11th of May, all thanks to Google I.O., right? Google really put it out. And I mean, I did all the reactions and all the videos on the channel and that, so we're going to go, you know, you can go back to that. But the original announcement was on the 11th of May. Google really put things out there, and they dropped one major thing that really set this apart when it came to what this was about. This will have indefinitely, unless we find out any otherwise when the phone comes out, the same, not a scaled down version. This is really meant to be the same Tensor chip found in the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 6 Pro, and it is priced at $499 US, and it is in UK $399. Two core things that people really wanted to know, they dropped it. And my goodness, is that a difference maker? Now, in contrast, the Nothing Phone 1 is a very, very interesting one because it is reminiscent of an iPhone. I mean, in terms of the boxy shape, it is reminiscent of an iPhone 12 and iPhone 13 standard model, right? We'll probably say an iPhone 12 because it does have the vertical camera array rather than the horizontal, right? We'll probably put it down today if we want to really be honest. But what's interesting is the hole punch is on the top left that looks smaller, and it's got slightly slimmer, more uniform bezels all around, right? Those borders are, and then the main thing right here is the glyph interface at the back with the light LEDs, and it's following Nothing's kind of translucent see-through design philosophy that we saw of the Nothing Ear 1 earbuds that they brought out. Now, I've been seeing the black renders, and the black renders are definitely all I'm about, man. The black renders really, really look sick. And I said it before, Nothing seemed to be going for like a cyberpunk, futuristic kind of like vibe to the aesthetics. And they're going with aesthetics first rather than specs, which I agree with. Aesthetics, build quality, and a premium finish finesse over raw horsepower, which is going to be a very, very interesting approach. Whereas Google still has elements of that. But if we look at the materials that they're using, you will see that there are some scalability, drawn back when it comes to the build, but there's some premium stuff in there. So from what we can see so far, right, the Nothing Phone 1 is going to be a really nice, slim, slender device. We're looking at 6.7 millimeters compared to 8.9 millimeters. So the Pixel 6a is going to be a little bit of a thick boy. But one thing that we do have is the Pixel 6a is slightly lighter compared to the Nothing Phone 1. And also the materials on the Nothing Phone 1 might potentially be a bit more premium because we are working with Gorilla Glass 3 on the front display. And we do have a plastic back. So again, this is where the exchange happens. But one thing we have had confirmed is the fact that the Pixel 6a will have IP68 or 67 dust and water resistance. Again, that's another thing to consider. But here's where things change on the display. And I'm a big display snob, right? What we are seeing in here that both are going to be using an in-display fingerprint scanner. Both are going to be full high definition plus 20 by 9 displays. They're using OLED. But the advantage that we have here is the fact that the Nothing Phone 1 does have a 6.55-inch display and it's 120 hertz. And apparently the haptics are going to be clean and it's meant to be using a fast version of the ultrasonic in-display fingerprint sensor. Do we need to go there about what we're worried about when it comes to Google, when it comes to the in-display fingerprint sensor because of what we experienced on the Pixel 6 Pro and the Pixel 6? If you don't believe me, I did an ultrasonic fingerprint scanner comparison against the optical on the Pixel 6 Pro during launch last year, October. I did that, and I think we can all consensibly say is with the updates, as much as improved on the Google Pixel, out of the gate, it's been a bit of, you know, as magnificent we say, moving butt cheeks, you know. So unfortunately, this is the point where we really need to see it in action. And the Pixel 6a is using a 60 hertz display, or because the 6 is using a 90 and the Pro is using an adaptive 120 hertz. Whereas the Nothing Phone 1 doesn't have anything to scale it up against in terms of upper tier model of itself. 120 hertz is going. I think this one is going to be a very, very tough one, but potentially the Nothing Phone 1 could have it out here as well. Android, when it comes to the software, yes, we know that we've got Nothing OS, but I think Google's going to take this one favorably when it comes to long-term support and the Google Pixel Experience UI, which we've been formidable for. And because of the fact that the ML-based, AI learning that goes into the tensor cores and the tensor chip at 5 nanometers compared to 6 nanometers, when it comes to raw horsepower, the Snapdragon 778G Plus with 5G support is not touching the Google Pixel. It is not touching the 6a. Now, perceived speed might still potentially favor the Nothing Phone 1 because of the 120 hertz display, but they really got to tighten up the frame pacing, the responsiveness, the animations to really take advantage of that. But when it comes to raw performance, that Snapdragon 778G is not touching the Google Tensor. We're going to call that straight as it is. We're going in, including the GPU and the raw horsepower that we're seeing right here. You know, we are up here. We are up here with it. Now, in terms of the memory and the storage configurations, the Pixel 6a is only going to have one SKU, which is 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage, which might potentially hurt it as future updates that become bigger, Android 13, 14, and 15, right, might hurt the Pixel 6a a little bit when it comes to RAM management compared to what we've seen, which is apparently 8 gigabytes of RAM with 128 gigabytes of storage. Both are using UFS 3.1 storage, which is really, really quick, and also potentially more storage at 256 gigs, and apparently a 12 gig version as well. But again, we're going to have to wait and see what the official news are in terms of the SKUs and availability. Now, camera. Here is where things are going to be very, very, very interesting because we're doing dual cameras, which is very, very good in terms of the approach. Google have gone back to the original 12.2 megapixel sensor that we've been synonymous with since the Pixel 2 all the way up to the Pixel 5 series. And it's got a 12 megapixel ultra wide because it does fall below 120 degree field of view and even 117 degree field of view. It is 114 degree field of view, but it is a very, very solid sensor. Just the actual glass lens optics ain't as ultra wide as we would like. And it's something that we've been familiar with the Pixel 6 Pro and the Pixel 6. but we do have a 16 megapixel ultra wide on the Nothing Phone 1. What the field of view is going to be, if it's anything below 120 degrees field of view, or if it is 120 degree field of view, is yet to be seen, but we're going to get more details on it. And again, this is why independent comparisons is something that is needed when it comes to these devices. In terms of resolutions for the selfie, we do have a higher resolution selfie on the Nothing Phone 1, but it doesn't translate to be able to record in 4K video on both these cameras compared to 8 megapixels. And again, we do have a slightly wider aperture for more light that comes in. Again, more testing is needed because of Google's real tone, which for people like myself with asking persuasion, you know Google, especially on that 11.1 megapixel sensor on the Google Pixel 6 Pro, has been killing it. So we've got dual speakers apparently on both, no 3.5mm headphone port. We've got Wi-Fi 6E support on the Pixel, but Wi-Fi 6 only on the Nothing Phone 1. Again, to be confirmed as well. In terms of charging capacity and charging, the Nothing Phone 1 is really pretty much going to win it, right? It's going to win it based on the fact that it's higher wattage at 33 watts. It's got a slightly bigger capacity, but not really by much. Again, battery life is something that we really have to test out. And you do get reverse wireless charging as well as wireless charging, which is a big advantage for those that use wireless charging on the Nothing Phone 1, which you don't get on the Pixel 6a, but you get on the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro. And again, we are retailing this at $449 US and £399 in the UK, compared to what we still need to fully confirm with the Nothing Phone 1, which is rumored to be around £399. Now, I want to really break it down and want to come back into the chat and bring up the chat for you guys so we can actually pretty much go into discussion points where we're going to discuss different things that really will be the determining factor of what the Nothing Phone 1 is going to be about. First is availability. You ain't getting in the USA, people, so nothing loses. Nothing already loses for the fact that you are not getting availability of this product in any way, shape, or form in North America. I get it as a startup, but that's a big, big loss. Google, you're going to get that in America. You're getting Google stores pop up in more places as well. I'm seeing a lot of people visiting the ones in New York, which is exactly something that availability-wise, already Google's going to have an advantage. Now, don't get me wrong. The king of availability, which we're going to bring in the trump card, which is going to be Samsung and Apple with the SE2 as well as the Galaxy A53. These two manufacturers are the kings of global availability when it comes to all their smartphone products. You cannot defeat Samsung and Apple when it comes to global availability, especially Samsung. And this is where Samsung and Google won't necessarily pick up the crumbs, but I think they will still dominate in that in Samsung and Apple, in that global reach sector where you can go into your carrier store and purchase it, and you can go into their global stores and their retail stores to purchase these devices. Easy to go. So availability, again, Google wins it in terms of being able to be available in more key regions in the world, especially in North America. Just pointing that out there. Availability, again, if we come back to it, you have to remember the Nothing Phone 1 is the 1+1 repeated. It is an invite-only device. It's an invite. Look, best believe by the time you can actually get hold of it in some reasonable time, you would have a better chance to just buy the Pixel 6a and enjoy it. You would have a better chance to buy the Pixel 6a and enjoy it. Lord, I'm repeating myself like Dr. Umar does. You would have a better chance in just getting a Pixel 6a by the time you snatch an invite and you have to pay an exorbitant amount for someone's invite and buy the Nothing Phone 1. You might as well buy the Pixel 6a, personally, right? Or even the Galaxy A53 or the iPhone SE. Okay. Next is going to be pricing. We still don't know what the official price is going to be. We still don't know what the official price is going to be on the Nothing Phone 1. That is going to be another determining factor because, again, it has to be no more than $399 UK 449 US 4, the base model. Okay. Now, the last thing here, one of the last things here is going to be approach. Here's why. Both of these, I think, have gone for specific ways of doing things. Nothing is going for more quality aesthetic approach to the smartphone with a bit of all-roundness. The reason why I say with a bit of all-roundness is there's never been a mid-range Android phone. There's never been a mid-range phone that has actually attempted to do what the Galaxy S22 is doing with its all bezel, all uniform, slim bezel uniformity that we have here. To my knowledge, the Nothing Phone 1 is the first one to do that. The Nothing Phone 1 is the first one to pretty much have using what looks to be an all metal glass and with the glyph interface being very, very unique and very, very interesting. It has wireless charging and reverse wireless charging. I've not seen that on a phone of that caliber. So there's so much being considered for what they're doing, that with the 120 hertz display, it being OLED, apparently it having a very, very fast and reliable in-display ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. An ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. If it's not the butt cheeks one like we had with the first generation Galaxy S10, and it's anywhere near what we get with what Samsung produces with these ones here, then man, that's a game changer for mid-range. Backed with good haptics, which I believe the haptics will be good, just like the Pixel 6a. The all-round nature with the faster charging and the larger battery capacity and the 778G plus 6nm processor, I think this is a very interesting case of aesthetics first with a touch of all-rounder. If we go to the Pixel 6a, now the Pixel 6a is a very interesting one. This is all about them. This is them taking the Apple approach. This is them taking the Apple approach. Here's why. Apple do this with their SE, and Apple do this with all their devices. Apple do not have scaled down versions of their processors. They have one processor for that year, and they scale it down on every model, including the SEs, if an SE comes out. We've seen the release cycle of the SE become something like a 2 to 4 years, right? Whatever SE comes out that year, it gets the best processor from Apple. This is what Google are doing, and I'm here for it. They are taking the Apple approach to doing their mid-range smartphones. Scale everything around the best system on a chip that you can put into your smartphone, and this is exactly what they're doing. Think about this, right? Your iPhone 13 Pro Max has the same processor. The iPhone 13 Pro has the same processor. The iPhone 13, minus a bit of the GPU core, has the same processor. The iPhone 13 mini has the same processor, right? The A15 Bionic. This is what they are doing. And that in itself is a justification for a premium mid-ranger. But what they have done is made sure that certain things still do feel like what you get with the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro. The design identity, right? With the horizontal camera bar. You've got two strong dual cameras at the back with a strong selfie, an OLED display. It's a 6.1 inch display, which I actually prefer the fact that it's smaller because the size of the device to the battery capacity, the phone is slightly thicker, but it's concaved and it's easier to handle rather than the flat, sharp edges, which is something I'm very, very interested to see. A 6.1 inch smartphone with a 4,410 milliamp hour battery, yeah, sign me up. But it takes less of an all-round approach. Why? Because it doesn't have wireless charging. Yes, it does have IP68 water and dust resistance, but unfortunately, not a deal breaker, especially at that price. It is a 60 hertz display. We don't know what the brightness is going to be. And also, it is scaled down to use Gorilla Glass 3 as well. So consider that as well, right? So many things are scaled back because they're not looking at it being an all-rounder. They're looking at how they're scaling their tensor architecture all the way down to the most affordable form factor they can put in. And I find that to be a very, very interesting approach. And this is where the intangibles come in. The intangibles come in because the Pixel Experience software, one, the long-term support, and also the real-world performance when it comes to things like battery life are really, really going to be the key. So that is the discussion comparison for the Tech and Chill Show Unplugged for the Nothing Phone 1 versus the Pixel 6a. Got the Nothing Phone 1 announcement, and we're going to really be seeing content flooding out for it. And from next week, it's going to be Pixel 6a as well. So best believe, buckle up your seatbelts, man. August is going to be a busy one because August, for sure, we're going to be seeing a lot of content on the Nothing Phone 1 and the Pixel 6a, the Pixel Buds Pro as well, and all the devices that Samsung have got announced. Bang! Whew! Let's hydrate. We're going to jump into the chat. We've pretty much got what looks like another 5 minutes to get through, and then we're going to really have some fun to close it off, man. It's been a good one. It's been a good Tech and Chill Show Unplugged. Let me know what you thought of it, and I had a lot of fun. Woo! Yo, you guys went off. Said, sup, case is the real deal. Yes, I've got the Fold 3 and I've been loving it. Yes, we got the Fold 3 here as well, baby. Galaxy Fold. We've got a Fold here as well. Fold 3, baby. Fold 3. All my devices with me. My Beats Bud Pro was not quality for me. Did you use it on Android, BG Tech Life? I feel like the quality of how the Beats behave in terms of connectivity, stability, auto connection, when you put it in a case and take it back out, it really just suffers more than I thought it would be. But when I use it on my MacBook Pro and I use it on my iPhone 13 Pro, doesn't skip a beat. When I use it on my Android devices, it doesn't seem to play that nice. Yep, I'm not putting my phone face down even with a screen protector. And there we go. We're going to have a final discussion on that one. 33 people in the chat. Let's go. Yes, Jerome Miller Jr. Appreciate that. We love to see it. Thank you to T and the crew for the raid, man. You guys have really made the stream a lot of fun. I don't know how often I'm going to be able to catch you guys at this time, because at this time, it would be like a good 5 a.m. in the UK, 3 a.m., 2 a.m. I'm going to be sleeping at that time, but we might make the rare exceptions in certain situations. Hell yeah. Nothing Phone looks attractive and minimalistic, and I love that. And I do love that too. 120 hertz on Nothing. Wow. Yes, it's a big deal. It could make a difference to the perceived speed compared to what we're getting with the Pixel 6a. It could make a difference. It could make a difference. We vibe into that, Ben. Don't be cutting us to a strict 1 hour. I told you about that mess. No. We're going to be in the comments now. I've done my rebuttal. I've talked. I've given you the discussion comparison. I've given you my thoughts and opinions. Again, I'm going to be bringing back discussion comparisons. They do great on the channel. They are evergreen as well. I've had plenty discussion comparisons in the past. I have a playlist. Go check them out. And this is basically once the phones are announced and I feel like phones go against each other, I take all the information I know so far, throw out a discussion comparison, give my thoughts and opinions on what could be and what couldn't, until we get to real hands-on comparison, people. £399, it's a wrap. And that's going to be very, very key. The base model of these phones have to be priced at that. The iPhone SE slightly more expensive this year, which is butt cheeks about it. But the A53 is that price as well. Exactly. Facts 100%. The ultrasonic definitely can beat the optical, especially if it's not the one that was being used in the Galaxy S10 series when it first came out. Surprised Nothing Phone isn't using the newest processor. I'm not surprised. I think this approach that they've gone with makes a lot of sense. It's now time to see how the 120 hertz display works with the Nothing Phone OS, and the optimizations with the animations and the speed works as well. I only feel the fingerprint sensor in the 6A will be good though. I really hope so, because we have to be honest. The Pixel 6 Pro and the Pixel 6 was struggling with the fingerprint sensor out of the gate, but fingers crossed, it's something that we don't suffer when it comes to the Pixel 6. Google has the data acquisition benefits on device language processing. It is not touching the Pixel 6a's Tensor chip. That 778 Plus G is not even close. That processor is in the TCL 20 Pro, not to mention the Pixel 6, Pixel OS. The Pixel Experience OS is on point, 27999 rupees, I believe. 120 and the 70 might be problematic. And this is where now it's about the intangibles, people. It ain't about the raw specs anymore. Real world perceived speeds can make a difference, and a good 120 hertz on a good OS that has great optimizations, animations, fluidity, without bugs, even with a processor like that, could cause problem for processors that are more powerful with a lower refresh rate display. So we'll see. Right, Real Tone has definitely been a game changer for people I know who have it. Trust me, Real Tone is legit. And Google announced that Google Photos is going to have a Real Tone filter that's in there. Game changer. 120 hertz is going to hit that battery life. And again, this is where with 5G as well, we're going to really see how the battery life holds out on both. Carpe doing his usual BS for the slow rollouts. Well, tomorrow is going to be the day where we see it all. So watch out for it. Watch out for it. He's the hype builder. Hello. Facts. This is a gaming phone. We'll see. It's funny, the 6A and the Nothing phone make the iPhone SE look ridiculous. I 100% agree, 100% agree, 100% agree, 100% agree. Love from India. Thank you for being on here, Addy. Appreciate you. Appreciate your support. Latrell! Woo! Come on. Hero of Tech back in the building. Let's go. Latrell, baby, baby, baby. Yes, bro. What's good? Hope you're well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're keeping safe, bro. Thanks for joining, man. I appreciate you being here. 33 watt and 45 watt. I believe it's 33 watts. Again, don't quote me. We're going to see everything, hopefully, about the Nothing Phone 1 from tomorrow and not just the glyph interface at the back. Woof! Tally ho tech, baby, baby. My boy from down under, from Australia, mate. Mate, I actually got to see you on camera. I'm so glad you showed yourself on camera. That was the best Easter egg. Bro, thank you so much for joining, man. You're one of the people back in 2020 that really encouraged me to get back into making content. And I ain't looked back since, man. I really, really appreciate your support, man. Love you to bits, guy. You look like that guy, Sam Mobile. Why are you copying his style? Now, Latrell, you're actually Latrell's the first person to get messy in the chat. The 778 Plus won't be able to compete. Not on raw horsepower. It just won't. It just won't. Ben snapping, yeah, baby. You know me, once I get into my stride, the full energy and the full enthusiasm to tech starts to roll out, man. I start to have fun with it. And with all the super chats and the support that you've been giving me directly tonight, it just gives up the superpower and allows me to really vibe out and give you the best of me, as always, all the time. The battery life on the 6A is going to last a week. Let's not get that far. Let's not get that far. Let's not get that far. Let's just wait and see it out, right? True. 6 and 9 people in the chat. Let's go. Yay. You guys are really going in, and I really, really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that still. Wow. Man, I might have to start doing night streams. Damn it. Man, I've got a lot of people in here. This is the best stream that we've had in a while. This is the best stream we've had in a while, man. This is a good look. This is really a good look. I'm feeling this, people. I'm feeling this. Thank you. Disappointed that the Nothing Phone 1 does not have water and dust-proof resistance. And again, this is the back and forth that we don't know. We don't know. They might actually give something on that certification, but if not, this is where the Pixel wins. But the Nothing Phone 1 does have more premium materials being used so far from what we know. So this is the give and take, but we have to see how it plans out. And this is where I'm really interested to see both their approach to what a premium mid-ranger should be. It's very interesting. And only the intangibles is going to really set them apart. And I can't wait to get hold of these phones. I'll be curious to see if the Nothing Phone 1 will have a video out over USB-C. That's a good question. I wish Google would add that to the Pixel, if for anything, to be able to use it when in a hotel for doing a video out to a TV. That's a very interesting one for sure. That is a very interesting one for sure. Hello. I'm always gentle when I close my Fold 3. You're just slamming. Yeah, hell yeah. I ain't gonna be gentle with this. Hear this. Woo. Woo. Hear that clap. The Nothing phone not releasing in North America and not priced right might do harm than good. Real me, Jamie. Yes, yes. And this is something that I said it. Availability already, it's losing for the fact that it does not have the reach that Pixel will have. We don't know what the official price is going to be, and that's going to be key determining factor. I slam a Fold 3 like Kevin Owens does to people in WWE. Yeah, boy, we slam it, we slam it. Moto Edge 20 Pro, wait for that. Don't get the Moto Edge 20 Pro at all. Just wait, just wait. The Trolls in here, yes. I've done Nothing Phone 1 delivered in South Asian market. iPhone 13 Pro Max is around 1500. Yes, we'll see. How you doing, bro? I'm doing well, bro. I'm in Canada at the minute, in Regina, Saskatchewan, vibing it out with the family on a working vacation at the minute, but content still flows as we should. We'll be able to order it, cash delivery, easy launch date, as mentioned. Exactly. Hi there, SK Mobile. Yes, Johan. Nice to meet you. Appreciate that. Speaking of Easter eggs, I left you. My name is Jeff Easter Egg at the end of my set. Yes. I wish you didn't tell me. Oh, I wish you didn't tell me. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it still. Blue Punisher, new subscriber. Oh man, Jeff. I'm so glad you left that. Only the OGs know about that plug, and the fact that you know I still harp on about it. You know that's just one of my things, man. Boom, Latrell, bro. You're doing the most, you know. Super chats, oh, like this. Love you, my bro. Seriously, man. I miss you to bits. You know, I hope I get to see you in Vegas this year again, man. Appreciate you, bro. Samuel Bolton just subscribed. I appreciate all the subscribers and all the directs. And again, you're hitting another $10 super chat. Oh, maybe about this. Now you're flexing, man, bro. Honestly, all the direct contributions really touch my heart. It really bless my heart. And again, that's what gives me all the superpowers and encouragement to bring out the full enthusiasm to tech, to make sure that we are teching, we are chilling, we are unplugging, and we are vibing tonight as well, man. It's a lot of fun I'm having right now. Thank you all for making this stream a really awesome stream. And shout out to having gigabit fiber. Oh my goodness, having gigabit uploads, yeah, to do this and it not skip a beat. And if anyone ever tells you these new generation M1 Pro MacBooks can't stream in 4K on OBS, which is not even a native Apple Silicon app, this is testament to it right here, man. A7 IV on a Sony f1.8 35mm full frame lens, Camlink 4K Pro into a USB adapter, plugged into Ethernet, straight 4K 30. Come on, baby. Didn't even skip a beat. Having fun tonight, man. I'm having fun tonight. We're wrapping it up. Latrell is rich. Latrell is a blessed man because he gives and he gives with a pure heart. That's why he's a blessed man. He's a blessed man. I appreciate it, man. For sure, gonna see me in Vegas again. Yes, boy. Blue Punisher, I wish. Nah. Latrell is just a blessed man. I love that guy, man. Love my bro, Latrell. And that's pretty much. Oh, man, I don't want to say it. I know T's gonna get onto me, but that's pretty much wraps up your Monday night tech and chill show, Unplugged. I'm your host, Ben from Lover of Tech. Definitely follow me on all socials. Check me in the link in the description below. Subscribe. Make sure you turn the notification. We've got videos coming up for Prime Day tomorrow and other videos coming up as well. That's going to be very unique, but we're going to be going back to basics and we're going to be doing things that we love on Lover of Tech, which are comparison videos, camera comparison, charging test comparisons, discussion comparisons, general comparisons. We are throwing down on all of them also. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss on all those videos. And it's been a good one. And it says, man, I ain't tell you that I'm in the market for a Tesla, so I'll finally get one. You got to get the passenger seat so I can slam. Yes, I'm going to be starting Lover of Cars as well, man. So I would love to actually record that video for Lover of Cars if we meet and you've got your Tesla, bro. For sure. Nothing Phone 1 in black for sure. Nothing Phone 1 black for sure. So I'm watching on Windows 11 in parallels on my 14-inch MacBook Pro. It runs pretty smooth for not being native. I love your confidence and I appreciate it, man. I feel it's a weird one, right? I genuinely feel like I get to find I get to escape real life. When it comes to being in front of the camera, this is my favorite part of the creating process. Any given time, being in front of the camera, scripting, getting to use the tech and services, you know, even shooting product shots, which is always fun when you're with someone, but by yourself it's a bit harder. So I'm indifferent to that. Moments like this, if anyone knows me, this is when I get to really, really just be myself for real, for real, for real. You know, so thank you for always giving me that opportunity. And just thank you for letting me just live, you know, my one of my dreams, you know, and I really, really appreciate you. I love you all for that, man. Agree with T. You're twerking, man, but hope stream, but dope stream, and I appreciate that, man. Fire, clap, clap, thank you. Official stream, as always, you're safe. Nothing is probably the Tesla phones, we'll see. I really don't like parallels, not a fan of nothing will touch boot camp. Boom. That's me, people. That is me. Thank you so much for joining Monday Night Tech and Chill Show Unplugged. I hope you're all safe during this time. I'll be signing out. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.